Should white people be allowed to talk about race? I've been reading this book, Viral Justice, by Dr. Ruha Benjamin. It comes out today, and you should totally order your copy. I don't think I have the answer to this question, but I have a answer to this question, or rather, 1,000 answers to this question. One of them being this: do what it is that you are good at. COVID taught us more than anything how interconnected we are. This fight needs everybody. Now, there's a couple of caveats. One of the caveats is white people have a tendency to center ourselves and take control of things in a savior sort of way. We think of our service as a form of charity, when in reality, like she writes, it is not. It is a form of solidarity, because this struggle is shared. If you need more details of that, the book is full of them. Chapter 4 in particular has a quote I love, which is, "You are not a machine. Stop grinding." The economic solidarity that we could be experiencing, we are not, because we are cutting this socially constructed racial line and breaking our solidarity. Solidarity is not the same thing as charity. You can read more about this in this book when you buy it. White people need to be speaking about race, not to center themselves and not to take control, but because everyone is needed in this struggle. Everyone has power. Let me back that up and say instead, page 22, do what it is you are good at. Are you a writer? Write. Are you a teacher? Teach. Are you in control of hiring and firing? Change how you hire and fire. Are you in charge of scheduling? Change how you schedule. Are you in charge of sales? Change how you sell. Dr. Benjamin is pushing my thinking on something, which is post Michael Brown and post George Floyd. It has become popular to talk about the system and how broken the system is. But systemic change only comes about as a result of many individual changes. I can't help but notice connections to the other book we covered recently on this channel, which is Heather McGhee's The Sum of Us. If the crime rate goes down, that's better for the whole society. If the education system gets more robust, that's better for the whole society. You taking your role in this struggle is not an act of charity for which you should be praised and patted on the back. It's an act of solidarity, which is different. I could talk about this book for hours, and I might make a long-form video on that long-form video website that TikTok doesn't let me say out loud, but I'll leave you with a quote. Racism, inequality, and indifference are a juvenile rebellion against the reality of this interconnection. We don't have to resign ourselves to this infantile individualism. You gotta read this book. Also, it's 3:15 a.m. and I forgot to add this into the video. Here are the dates of the book tour. Philadelphia is today the 11th, and then DC, and then Atlanta the 12th and the 13th, and all the other cities are on the screen now. Happy reading.